Hi, welcome to another one of my health, safety, and nutrition lectures. Many of you have said that you'd love to have a healthier life. You just don't know where to get started. So, I'm going to give you just a few really quick, simple things that hopefully will help you. Number one, water. I know, it's so easy. I actually don't love water. And I found that years ago I was very dehydrated when I was pregnant with my third child. I went to the doctor because my heart was racing so fast, and then the doctor actually said that it was because I didn't drink enough water. My blood has gotten kind of thick, and so my heart was working overtime in order to try and keep that blood moving through my system. So now what I do is I have a water bottle, and I make sure that every hour, on the hour, I drink 10 seconds of it. I know that sounds weird, but I'm like 1, 2, 3, and I gulp it down. But water, sometimes we also mistake being thirsty with being hungry. And so we'll eat food even though our bodies really don't need food, they just need water. So make sure that you're drinking enough water. Number two, exercise. I know that exercise is a really tough thing for a lot of people, but here's all you really need. Three things. It's called high intensity interval training. You can do it at your house, in your bedroom, on the floor. You don't need a gym membership, and it'll actually do just as well as a gym membership for you. Three things. You want to do sit-ups, push-ups, and squats. It'll target your arms, your abs, and your legs, and it'll get your blood pumping. So do it and see how many you can do. I would probably say for those of you that are on the weaker side, try to do 5 push-ups, and that's when you are on the floor with your arms about shoulder length apart, and you're going to lift yourself up off the floor. Sit-ups, easy, just do sit-ups. Try to keep your legs flat on the ground as close to your body as possible. And squats. If you know how to do squats, you just stand, keep your chest straight up, and go up and down, up and down. Try to get your butt down as low as possible. Count how many you can do of each and write them on a chart on your wall. And then every day, try to add just one more. For the push-ups, you might want to add one more every week because those are going to be harder to do. But you'll get your blood pumping, you're going to get some exercise going, and then if you add that in with some walking. Now, even for walking, if you don't think you have enough time to walk during the day, here's a trick. You know how you see people at a supermarket or a Starbucks and they're waiting for that closest spot to the entrance of the store? That's not going to be you. You are actually going to look for the spot that is farthest away, and that'll be your walking. And it's so interesting because the people who park the farthest away, while you think they're the losers, they're actually the winners because they're getting that exercise and that little extra cardio in. So I want you to park in the farthest spot that you can find, unless it's like midnight and you're driving to a liquor store, you want to be by the entrance. That's also healthy. And then the third thing is restaurants. Restaurants, supermarkets, those are traps. They are built and designed to trap us. This is the size of your stomach. It is the size of your closed fist. You don't need more than this amount of food at a meal. So the next time you go to a restaurant, what I want you to do is I want you to only order one thing. Not a main meal, but try just ordering something from the appetizers, the soups, or the salads. That's all you really need. And not only that, but when you're going to restaurants, the reason why it's so good is because they've added more salt, more fat, more sugar. And so this is all you need. As a matter of fact, when you go to a fast food restaurant, and I know some of you will, your body, even as a grown adult, only needs the equivalent of a Happy Meal. A Happy Meal, that's it. And the last thing I'm going to suggest to you is meal prepping. You never want to leave the house hungry. So if on a Sunday you just go and you get some red peppers, celery, carrots, cucumbers, wash them, slice them, and put them into individual bags. And then as you're running out the house, throw one into your backpack, your purse, and you've got something in your belly. And those veggies have water in them, fiber. It'll keep your stomach full, and it will take away those hunger cravings. And in my car, I actually keep a jar of nuts right in that middle console between the two front seats. And whenever I feel pangs of hunger, I open it up and I take one handful of nuts. It's usually a trail mix, so it's got some dried cranberries and things like that in there, and it really satisfies me for a long time. So, not so hard to be healthy. You just got to know the tricks, and what a world it would be for you. Take care.